Hi YouTube. Alexa, pause. YouTube, welcome to my channel. Hi you guys. Yes, y'all, we are back, y'all. This is a very special episode because, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm gonna have my dear friend, one of my college friends, and we're gonna have a little quick like girl chat about, societal norms, healing journey, our journey with Christ, and it's gonna be a great time. So I'm very, very excited, and yeah, so lightning is on point. Y'all can't see it, but lightning is for sure on point. It is indeed giving, period. So we are about to get started. She isn't here yet, so I got us some water and some donuts, and yeah, so we just vibing for real. How y'all day been? Oh, and make sure y'all like this video right now, okay? Like this video right now. Subscribe if you're not subbed up. We are on the road to 500 subs, y'all. We are on the road to 500 subs. So please subscribe to this channel. Share it, period. It's a lot in store. And this video is about to go crazy, chat. Like, for real. I'm so excited for my guests. I'm so very excited for just everything. So excited. And if you are interested in being in my next video, it doesn't necessarily have to be a sit down video, but part of my brand that I am going to talk about, part of Sabrina X Bree is not only just lifestyle, cooking and beauty and mommy life, but I want to have real uncomfortable conversations, a little bit of fun too. Like we can do like some truth or dares. We can do we can also do like different things. Like I'm very open to it. So probably a smash or pass, maybe influencer edition, or rating influencers, who knows. But anything that's fun, put it in the comments and we can do it. Let's collab. If you want to work, if you're in the Chicago area, let me know if you want to collab. I am more than open. Of course, good energy, of course, but I'm more than open. So, and yeah, so see y'all when my guest gets here. Bye. Guys, my guest is finally here. So, yes, y'all, this is my friend. Introduce yourself.
My name is Rajah.
Period.
Yeah,
She
that's
is.
pretty much it.
She is Rajah.
Yeah.
How do we know each other?
We know each other from EIU.
Go Panthers.
Go.
Go Panthers.
EIU. But crazy times.
Wild times.
Wild.
Very
Very
neighbors.
a lot of
We were neighbors.
neighbors. We were. We weren't neighbors that first year. We was neighbors.
We
the
wasn't.
second
We
year.
wasn't.
Yeah.
No, we were.
Both
Because I
years?
moved out sophomore year. Yeah. Freshman year. What happened was I had a roommate the first 2 weeks of EIU.
We did.
And I went downtown. down the
Right.
hall.
Yeah.
And that's how we became neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm like, we weren't always the full.
No.
Cause I stayed in Lawson for 2 years. But yeah, I was in that
I think
same.
I only stayed for 1 year.
Yeah,
only for 1 year.
neighbors.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
We were very close. And then life happened. We can dig. That's another day. But
I was gonna say, no, which topics we talking about?
bro.
Topics we never brought up before.
And that's also towards the end of what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna have Rajah ask me any question she wants to ask me.
Okay.
Anything, any clarity, anything.
I love getting this
Yeah.
post-resurrection, post-rebirth, because it's not gonna be like crazy,
No.
like, or like weird.
No.
I'm gonna ask stuff, but it's just like we're both grown and saved.
Yes.
So it's like it doesn't have to go last.
Amen. It would never will.
It never will.
Because I think I respect you. I've always respected you a lot back then.
Yeah.
I just think things and people. I'm woman enough can say that I used to be very gullible, very go with the flow, very like, okay, well, this person says this, and okay, I don't want to risk that friendship, so let me just whatever. And that's a stupid and immature price to play when you have someone that's the total opposite.
Yeah. And we all dealt with that in a way. Because even like, so what we can't touch on is that we were all a part of like this big friend group, but then they like split in the middle. I ended up on one side, she ended up on the other side. But we were still cool, like here and there, but there was just things that just kind of like weird. And then
these are the things that it's like we couldn't come back from.
Yeah.
But it was things that was so like misunderstanding where it was like, just getting too much. Like,
yeah, it was like, I don't know. Yeah. And then eventually it was just like, that don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter at all, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're here now. And despite all of that, I want to tell you that, like, I've always rooted for you. Like, no matter what, I've known your heart and I've known your spirit, of course. And I've just always been like, Rajah, that's my girl. How are you? Mentally, physically, emotionally, like, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm in a free space. I just submitted my homework.
Period.
We're gonna worry about that tonight. Amen. Until Friday when another assignment is due. But
today
is taken care of.
Thank you.
Today is taken care
Thank
of.
you.
So, and physically I'm sore because I worked out this morning. Yeah. Period. Have to.
I have not worked out in 2 months. I was supposed to go this morning.
Yeah. Get it together.
Yeah,
Thank you. But yeah, no, a little sore. But I'm just really tired, honestly. Like, I'm always running around and doing stuff, like even the transition from like new movement, and I'm still getting adjusted at my grandma's house. Other than that, though, like, no complaints. Just grateful to be alive, grateful to be breathing, grateful for a working car, grateful for a little bit of money, grateful for the donuts. Grateful. she got me donuts.
I did.
Grateful for the donuts, grateful for water, all the things, and yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
I really, really do. So, I already know, but what are you up to? What ventures do you have going on? What are you doing, bro? Like, spill.
What am I not doing?
Period. And we love that.
That was so crazy. What am I not doing?
No, it wasn't. I say that all the time. What am I not doing? I'm
know-
doing so much, and I'm so happy. But doing all of these things,
Yeah.
it's fulfilling.
Yeah.
You're getting to the coin. You're getting to the health, the wellness, the stability.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. So I'm a personal trainer now, self-proclaimed because I'm not certified just yet. But I'm still working on that. I still do like meal prep for people and stuff like that. I need to advertise that a bit more because people be forgetting that I do that. And
that's like a 2-in-1. Like,
it is. It's a complete service. So like my company or my brand, I don't really know what to like label it as right now.
Brand is like multiple things that you're not limited to yourself, or that way you can always either add and expand.
Yeah. So yes, the brand is 927 Training, and under that umbrella, we do provide personal training services, virtual training services, digital products. So right now we have the fitness devotional out, the 28-day fitness devotional, and then something else is dropping in April. So it's like part 2 of the foundation series. It's gonna be another digital product that people can use and apply to their daily lives to, get healthier spiritually and physically. And I also have meal prep services available, and I also have like a single training session thing going on, where if you go on the website, you get to just kind of book like a single training session with me. It's just gonna be under gym partner. For the people that don't want like a full like personal trainer experience, like monthly, but just kind of want to train with me just to get like an understanding of what they're doing and how they should do it, and get structure and demonstrations and stuff like that.
I might need that. Then let's, get into rhythm.
Yeah.
And I think this brings me to like our first segment of like intimidation, when we're scared and we're afraid of the outcome and other people.
Yeah.
And how that can hinder us from our purpose, opportunities, all of that. Like, I can speak for myself. Like, I'm not really intimidated by like new opportunities. Like, I'm such a fuck it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. And if I fail, I fail.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I could try something else.
Yeah.
And we like hide behind like the fear, and we get like complacent and like what our comfort zone is.
Bubbles.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like so hard to elevate.
Yeah, no, seriously, I feel like people just get stagnant because of what they're comfortable in, like we were saying, and it's the fear of failure too. Like specifically, like you don't want to try something because you don't want to look stupid if you don't succeed. Whereas if people took the approach that you take, where okay, if I try it and I don't work out, okay, like at least I tried it, or if I try it, it actually works out. I feel like people
that's the opposite of it that people don't think about.
They don't think about that one at all. If anything, I feel like reasonable, it should be 50-50. But if you really want to be optimistic, it'll probably be like 80-20, like thinking it will work, 20% being realistic, like it probably won't. But like a lot of people are like 80-20 in the opposite, where it's like 99-1, if anything. Like 99% it won't work, but 1% I might just, just work it out. But like, I do believe in realism. I do believe that like, bro, everybody shouldn't be picking up a mic.
Seriously. And getting in that booth.
Get out the booth and pick up a hammer.
Please, like where's the mechanics? Where's the doctors? Where like I'm no offense, y'all, but I'm tired of these rappers.
We need plumbers, electricians,
some construction,
garbage men. They make money. We need more blue collar. Okay, we need more of that. We need less podcasters.
Do you think society plays a role in that? Like,
absolutely.
Like,
what we've
just
done?
pick up a mic, just get in the booth. You don't need education. You could just be an entrepreneur, be a business. Like,
in every way, shape, and form, and different things. Like, because this can apply to a bunch of different topics.
Yes.
We as a people have like overcorrected. Because growing up, they were forcing us into like lawyer, doctor, teacher, and not allowing us to, one, choose for ourselves or choose anything creative. Because as soon as you said you went to school for anything outside of like a core thing, or if you didn't go to the army and you tried to do anything that was a little bit more niche, like, oh, I want to major in anthropology, or I want to paint, or I want to do music.
Theater. People
were like literally demonizing you and literally disowning you. But now, because we want to embrace that more, which is great, we overcorrected, and now we've stopped instilling that we do still need doctors and teachers and lawyers and stuff. Everybody can't be a businessman. Everybody can't be a rapper, because now we're pushing, be as creative as you want to be. Do you want to own a lash studio? Everybody can't be a lash artist. Like, everybody can't be a makeup artist.
Girl. Okay?
Like, everybody can't do that. Everybody can't be a rapper, singer, because some of y'all can't even rap or sing. No matter how much I can sing. Yeah, and I'm tired. I'm actually in a coma.
Like, the coma is crazy. Wake up!
Okay, but seriously, like, overcorrected.
No, seriously. And I think, like, even with me trying to find my niche, like, I remember, I don't know if you remember, it was senior year, junior year of EIU, and I tried, I'm talking about the lashes thing. Like, I went to the class. That was like a 2-day process. My mom like paid the money for me. I had all the materials. Girl, I can't do no lashes. I think I tried it for like 2 months. My back was hurting. Like,
I didn't take it too long. You would have stabbed me. Like,
think I only like I practiced on like the mannequin for a while, and then like I think I tried it on like one person, maybe two, and it was just like you're just my
Stop. You're my test dummy.
Yes, you're just my model. And I'm like,
right.
No.
Ooh, they ass shit.
No, I didn't. It was actually good. It was decent.
Good?
It was classic.
Okay,
I told you. It was nice. It was.
Just was like,
but it was just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was not for me.
Yeah.
And I can't do that. I've learned that servicing, being an entrepreneur, either you're gonna be, providing service or you're gonna be a seller. Right.
Of a product.
I'm a huge advertisement on selling because it's like service is just so much to go into it, and it's just everybody cannot do it.
Yeah.
And I think like everybody thinks that entrepreneurship is so easy, but it's not. And hello, you need money to make money. Like,
listen, them websites, but they just took that money out my doggone account.
Shopify
for that Wix. For that doggone at $43.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I ain't remember that now.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Yeah,
like it takes time, and that's what anything that we try to do. I think our generation is so hung up on a instant high.
Yeah.
And instant gratification.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool, this is the easy way out. But people don't understand it takes work, it takes time.
Yeah.
We get blinded by who's like big and like entrepreneurship, like
Ari or Jada Wada, or like honestly, like people before us, they weren't growing up with.
I don't like Jada Wada.
I'm gonna leave that on the floor.
She's a bit.
Sips water. I'm gonna grab my drink.
What? I got blocked because I requested my money back from her Become a Business seminar when I was a sophomore at EAF. She scammed me.
And that was her early scamming days.
That was
her
our
age. So she was like, what were we, 19, 18?
Yeah. 19 and 20, somewhere, yeah. But it doesn't, it just also shows like it doesn't happen right away, and it takes years, because this happened years ago. So it takes years to build your brand. And it's not going to be quick, is what everybody thinks. Even with YouTube, like even with TikTok, even with Instagram. Hello, it is hard to build an audience. Like,
and it's like, it's not one of those things you could just have a seminar about, low key. Like, I feel like if you want mentorship or like anything, you should ask like direct questions, or like say, you know how they have like those like, I'm just like Comic-Con, but like for like specifically for like YouTubers, influencers, where everybody comes together. They had like a panel, and you have been doing really well, and you could speak on that. But like for me to just, that's just like me like doing good with like this personal trainer stuff, and then I start charging people $100 for a
like
freaking Zoom call.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you how to be a better personal trainer. It's just like, well, no, you could just see what I'm doing, DM me and shoot me an actual personal question, which is free, right? Or like what I'll do is I'll just like post videos myself, be like, hey, this is what works for me, da da da. Like just in general, I don't know who this could help with. It could just help somebody. Like I feel like I do believe in the whole like don't do anything for free. Like try your best to get compensated for what you're good at, but also like don't be greedy. It's free game.
Greed.
It's literally free game, bro. Like don't do that. Like don't. All the master classes that popped up after the pandemic, I'm like, master what? Master freaking what? Like, unless you legit have the money to spend in your degree, influenced by that one specific person, you feel like their knowledge is going to be so much better than anything you can search up on your own. You have to do it, obviously, but like,
and the stuff doesn't even be like $50 or like $100. That should be like
up there,
300.
a band.
Like
but like something, for example, like something that you could definitely see being a beneficial investment is like the arrogant wig classes.
Yeah.
Like I know those be like a band.
Yeah, those be a band.
But you really like
learn.
Learn.
Yeah. I know a couple people who do my hair often. They went to the class.
Yeah.
And the proof is in the pudding.
I know Shiloh's one, right?
Yes.
Yes, literally.
Proof is
She
in the
does
pudding.
such a good job.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We had to go through to really get to this place where I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, my self-love journey really began in like August of 2017.
Okay.
it was a pretty interesting 4 years prior to that. I think that like I always struggled to kind of like appreciate who I was because I would get a lot of validation from men. And I know like I come off as like a silly goofy girl with confidence, and like I am, but at the same time, you know, two things could be true. Absolutely. But like deep down, I was just like, if I ain't have no nigga in my face, like I was just like, I don't know, am I even pretty? Like, am I even pretty?
Like, girl, yes, you are.
I guess just a little bit, but
You say I am.
literally, I started like freaking or whatever like in high school, and then freshman year, yeah, I was getting down. At EIU, I was getting down, and then sophomore year, I just felt so low. Like I just felt so depressed. That at my lowest, like I really hit rock bottom. And then I flipped. I feel like I hit the end of myself. So my transition into like being a true Christian, like living after like the word of God, and like actually going to like church and like really listening, because I was going to church, but like I wasn't really like listening and taking things in and or whatever, and trying to like change my ways. Like I feel like once it clicked for me that like I really needed to give it my all and not just pick and choose what I wanted to do for the Lord. Like I feel like everything starts to happen so fast for me. You know, everybody else journeys look different, but like gee, like I stopped freaking completely, bro. You know the last phrase I did with?
Dude.
Dude.
Up until the court when we went to
That plays back in my mind. The way that plays back in my mind. Oh my god. So once upon a time, I got to EIU, and before I even got there, I was already put on to this. We gotta give him a fake name so you go edit it out. Eric.
Yeah, I was thinking more of
I was put on.
Look at Dave.
No. I don't know. Because I feel like
Dave Chappelle.
You trying to be funny.
You trying to be funny. You trying to be funny.
We gonna say Eric.
Go ahead.
We gonna say Eric.
Okay, Eric.
Okay, so Eric and I had started messing around casually. I felt like at some point I kind of wanted something more, but I could tell that he just wasn't that type of guy. But like we had like an understanding that like we just was gonna be doing what we was doing or whatever.
Yeah.
So then, come like the beginning of sophomore year or like end of freshman year, something like that, he's like texting me, cause he would do this thing where like, he would like kind of go ghost and like I guess do whatever he does, and then like he'll be coming back to me like on that, like for real, and that'll be around the time where I'm just like not with his games, I'm not really in the mood to play house with him.
Yeah.
But he'll be like, oh, I just really want to see you, I miss you, like I miss how we just came down to kick it and obviously like, do other stuff. So I was just, like I said, like at the time I felt like if I didn't have that, if I didn't have somebody like on my dick like that, like I just didn't have that much confidence or self-respect enough to say no and stand on business. So I was like, all right, cool. So he invited me out to one of his games, mind you, intramurals, not a professional. At all, far from it. But they had like intramural basketball games that they took serious. Like they had like crowds and stuff like that, because obviously it's the closest thing you go get to playing basketball for real. Let's be for real. So I'm there chilling. Mind you, I'm only there because he was constantly texting me about it, right? So I'm just like, wow, what an honor to have me here, LOL. So I'm just sitting there and I see something. I'm just like, oh, hey girl, what's up? So then, this was definitely still freshman year. So I was like, hey girl, and then this was definitely still freshman year when this happened. It had to be spring. And then we were just kind of like watching the game, and I was like, wait, who are you here for? And then she's like, oh, I'm here for Eric. And I was like, which Eric? Like Eric, dark skin Eric. Dark skin Eric. I said, oh, I'm here for dark skin Eric. We both pull out our phones, get to scrolling at the text messages that we've been sent, and we're like, what the freak? So, but then I immediately was like, because I had been dealing with him, I don't know if they had like just started talking. Mind you, like I knew the game because I played the game. I don't have like any like actual rights to be like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about. I just felt so irritated because he knew that we were friends.
Yeah.
And but I had like been messing with him since I first stepped on that campus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I'm gonna leave because
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
did.
gonna let him just have the privilege of like
Two
having
people
a
cheering
beautiful
him
little
on.
fan group like we're in like a freaking
The
poly
fuck?
relationship. No, so I was like, no, you got it. And then before I left, I think I ran into him
You did.
and I said something, whatever I said, it was pissed him off. And then I left, and then I go back to my dorm, and this was when we were right by each other. He like calls me and trying to go off on me. He was trying to go off on me because he was like, why are you telling people that we talk and da 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 da? And I'm just like, wait. First of all, I ain't even say as much as I really could have said.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to blow up his spot. Like, I didn't really care that much. I was
There
going to
wasn't
hurt.
even a spot there, but we're gonna get to my perspective.
So I was like, bro, what? So I think we exchanged some very
Worse.
deep words, yeah. And then we had just get off the phone, and that was like, that was it for him. He was cooked up until I decided to like, cause he did that thing again, like right before I became abstinent. Like he was like begging and pleading to beg, and I was just like, I mean, I guess. So then I go over there, and it was terrible. It was really terrible. It was so bad. And once I rolled over, I said, wow, that's the last time I'm gonna do this. And that was almost 8 years ago.
Great.
Amen.
You're saved.
Hallelujah.
We
And
both
then-
are. I would tell you like. So my perspective, because we have two totally different perspectives. Like mine, we were not talking. Like my invite to the game was just on some slight shit. Like,
Yeah.
she wants today. Like, want to go out? Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we were probably texting like leading up to that, but it wasn't like intentional of like, I want to date you, I want you.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, yeah, cool, fine, great, and you're, you know,
Yeah.
you know, you're a part of this org, like, of course, like, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when that happened, I was just like, yeah, you dead ass wrong. I'm like, we're friends, and I'm like, and also like, I don't know what y'all got going on. If you talk to her, cool. But for me, you know, I was like, bro, Eric, you know me. Like, you can be honest.
Yeah.
But you can have that because that wasn't my end goal. You know, we didn't have like the intent of, oh, I want you. Give me your number. It was just a fling. And I don't think we talked ever again since that day. I don't believe we did. Yes, and I know viewers are like, one of y'all had to know, but dead ass we did it.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Like I would never do that to a friend. Why I didn't care. I was there for Josh. That's why I didn't care. Okay. Okay. On 2 dates. I remember the first date because I was in Tavy's room
Okay.
getting ready
Okay.
for that date. I can't say when it happened. I don't remember. So I really don't remember when it happened, but I do know that Eric, during that time, we were talking.
Right.
We were talking because we had 2 dates already.
Uh-huh.
And also, but it wasn't exclusively. And I think
Clearly,
the
you were
time-
there for 2 people.
I was.
Hello.
I was. But I was. So I really don't think, because I think it got to a point where he really was like trying to play that role of like, no, I don't know Rajah. Like like whatever. So
And I
those
felt
times
that.
that he was coming over was trying to plead his case.
Yeah.
We've never had intercourse at Mom's home. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. How we ended up, I chose up with somebody else.
Period.
I went back to my first love. And even with him, I don't remember, but I think he had a girlfriend back home or something.
Definitely something.
It was something that happened, and also including all of that with us, but it was just like I'm just not interested.
And the guy, this nigga named Justin.
Justin who?
Justin,
Douglas.
I don't remember his last name. Light skin, kind of weird.
We'll talk off camera. No, literally, that was the worst relationship I've ever been. Anyway, so I want.
And I was like, I wonder if
No,
I'll ever
listen.
get her perspective because obviously he had words. But
let's for real. We gonna talk off camera. Let me tell you. But first, because I brought you back to that place, I want to deeply apologize because I can't recall, stupid of me, if and when the timeline of when I was talking to that guy, I was freaking on that guy, but I can promise you it was never my intent of continuously to talk to someone even though I know you were talking to them.
Yeah.
Period. So I want to let you know, like, I apologize for any feelings of mistrust or betrayal because I actually, like, we talked a lot and we were like this and I did value our friendship, and I'm sorry if I don't even think if I cared enough to like clarify that back then because I don't know, because I was just such like well, I've always been a person like, okay, I know my truth and I know
Like I don't gotta explain that to nobody.
I don't gotta explain that to nobody. Like I know it wasn't that, it wasn't even established, and now I know exactly who we're talking about. It was never established that we were dating, we were fucking, we were like exclusive, we were trying to date. I do know he was pursuing me and we did have sex twice. And we went on a couple of dates to fucking between. It was literally
what type of dating can you really do out there? But, but yeah, but it is in the past, and I understand because you know I always understand.
And I was probably still being sweet to you because I knew my intent. Like I was never like no shy shit. Like I would never just be in your face like, hey girl, Like no, I was generally like still being cool because I'm like, that's not he was one of many that I wasn't really, you know. But I think it was so foul of how that played out, and I do understand how your perspective could be like, huh?
Yeah. I feel like if I go into it, just allowing it to blossom how it's supposed to, whether it blossoms this way, blossoms that way, or it just stays the same, I don't have too much of a, well, I really want this type of decision on it, so why I just put myself. So it's just like, we're cool. We've been cool. We're gonna continue to be cool. And that's what it is. And wherever it goes, it goes. So,
love that. I appreciate you so much for doing this video. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure y'all follow Rajah on all her socials. I'm gonna put it in the description box below. Alright, bye.